a moment to check my sound. Give me a moment to check my sound. Give me a moment to check my sound. Um, we're going live again. The other day, I noticed I was watching Nancy Grace. Great show. But she was extremely, extremely rude to one of her guest hosts. And if you did not catch it, I'm going to actually play the video. But first, I'm going to play my disclaimer. Let's get into it. Let me check my sound before I do that, though. Let me know. Press 1 if you guys can hear me. Press 2 if you guys cannot hear me. Press 1 if you guys can hear me. Press 2 if you guys cannot hear me. So I'm testing the sound, testing the sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing the sound. Okay, so yeah. Press 1 if you guys can hear me. Press 2 if you guys cannot hear me. Okay, so we're going to get into the disclaimer and then we're going to play the clip. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support. Okay. So let's get into the other day. I was watching Nancy Grace, which is a great show, but I was kind of concerned that she was slightly rude to one of her hosts the other day. And we got to give a few minutes for people to come in. People will start coming in. And as soon as you guys do come in, press 1 if the sound is okay. Press 2 if the sound is a little muffled. Press 1 if the sound is okay. Press 2 if the sound is a little muffled. And then don't forget to like the video. Please like the video as you're coming in. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to get into the other day. I was watching this 5-minute clip in regards to Nancy Grace. And then we're going to get into the live I just did. And someone came into my live and said, P. Diddy's watching you. And I didn't address it because I was talking about Portia and Simon. So I was like, okay, what does that mean? And I kind of should have asked this person who did that what that means, because there's other pages that's literally going in and they're talking about him, they're talking about his family, they're talking about what's expected. Nancy Grace has a whole panel that talks about Diddy and his situation. I want to say Nancy Grace does almost a video, like if not every day, every other day, about what's going on in regards to Diddy. And she's basically talking about similar stuff that everybody's talking about, whether she's playing clips, whether she's talking about the guy that's suing him, whether she's talking about the lawyer. Nancy Grace goes in and she's doing similar videos like the rest of us. She just has a well established a panel. So let's get into the panel.
He has done to become a media mogul with a net worth of around $1 billion. He spends it, right? And that's what he's doing right now. Every move he makes, in the public anyway, is for a reason. To Bernarda Villalona, criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor at villalonalaw.com.
Now, y'all got to listen to what she says to this host. It's so concerning. And I kind of clenched my pearls and I was like, why is she being rude to this lady? Because listen how she states Mr. Rod's name, and then listen to what Nancy Grace says to her. I have to stop it, play it, stop it, play it. If you stop it, play it in the first few minutes, sometimes, hopefully there's no flag. But everybody's been playing Nancy Grace videos. But it was concerning because she has hosts that comes on and she has people that come on to help her narrate what they've heard, their experience, what they've heard. A lot of times it's well-established lawyers, maybe prosecutors. She has different people that speak on what they're feeling about the P. Diddy situation. So as I'm live, I'm talking about Portia and Simon. Why are people putting in my comments?
that P. Diddy's watching you. I don't know about that. And I ain't the one to be fooled with either. So let's go into what Nancy said to this host. Listen in.
Bernarda, thank you for being with us. Here's the reality. Sean Puffy Combs has been dragged into another lawsuit claiming sex attack on his son because it occurred on Diddy's, Sean Puffy Combs' yacht. Okay? And the allegation is that Combs aided and abetted his son in this attack. But what I want to ask you about, Bernarda Villalona, is the audio tape that Kayla Brantley's talking about. Can I see, Bernarda, please? Bernarda, to get a video or an audio tape, even if it's a 911 call from the police, for Pete's sake,
please like the video as you're coming in.
The prosecutor, or whoever wants to bring it in, has to go through a series of evidentiary hoops. In fact, it's laid out in black and white in the criminal code. You have to prove veracity. You've got to show who made the audio. Sometimes, why did they make the audio, in as the circumstances surrounding the audio being made. You have to show chain of custody on the audio to make sure it hasn't been tampered with in any way. So when I say who made it, where did it come from, that's got to be proven in court before it can be allowed before a jury.
Let's listen in on how
yes, absolutely. So, Nancy, what it seems like is that Little Rod, who's one of the people that is also suing Puffy, was the one who actually made the recording.
Excuse me, Bernarda. I don't know if you're expecting to go over to his house after the trial, but I believe you're referring to Rodney Jones, a.k.a. Little Rod.
See how rude she was to her?
Yeah, so supposedly it was Little Rod. Rodney Jones was the one who made this recording, which calls into question is why he was making a recording, and he knew what was going to happen, so he did it thinking that it was going to happen, and he wanted evidence of it. Interestingly enough, that the attorney that's representing Rodney Jones is the same attorney that's representing this complainant, this victim, in this alleged sexual assault. But this is very damning evidence, because usually in cases like this, Nancy, what's the number one defense? Credibility, believability. She's making it up. This is a money grab. But have an actual audio recording that the complainant, the victim, is going to be able to authenticate and say, that is me on the recording. That is actually what happened. There is nothing missing from that recording, and will be able to meet the burden to have that piece of evidence moved into evidence if it's a civil lawsuit, in a civil case, or even in a criminal one. So that hurdle is going to be met. But this is very damaging against his son. Also damaging against Diddy, because it can even possibly go in, if the federal prosecutors are looking at a RICO charge, can go in as one of those acts.
Let's talk about that $6,400 thing. You know, that money that's going on around? Like, I bet you was going straight to somebody's pockets right now. I bet you was...
That's some kind of clip that's playing. But the biggest thing is, why are some pages being, do you want to respond more? You're in the comments. Do you want to respond more of what you're saying in these comments? I see your comment. Do you want to respond more in regards to why you're planning to delete your playlist? Please note in the comments why you're planning to delete your whole playlist. Please like the video, everyone, as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. The biggest thing is, many people are wondering, why was Nancy Grace being so rude to one of her hosts and saying, I don't know if you plan on going over to his house. Let me try and delete this. I can delete that. Yeah. Please note in the comments why you're planning to delete your whole playlist. And mind you, you have to realize YouTube knows everything. Whoever sent that message, YouTube knows where that comes from. And I'm putting it here because, one, I don't play. People don't really know who I am. I don't play. And the biggest thing is, there are many pages that talk about him every day. And they're going deep into his past, how he's been being investigated since 2011. There's the J-Lo thing, there's the club thing. There are pages that are literally reading the legal documents. So I'm a smaller page. I'm an extremely smaller page. So why would he be watching me? And why would someone say that he's watching me? And I'm talking about Portia and Simon. I'm not even talking about Diddy in that video. And there are other videos that have shown way more than I have shown. I'm still waiting for this person to note so and so passed and you're planning to delete your whole playlist. I'm waiting for you to respond. But yeah, Nancy Grace has been going in. Nancy Grace has been going in ever since everything has happened. She's talked about Diddy, she's talked about the family. She has a whole playlist. Now, I would imagine other bloggers, YouTubers may be getting these comments. Oh, be careful. Oh, watch out what you say. Because I've heard people say stuff. And the biggest thing is, people are, I watch Tough TV. Do you guys watch Tough TV? Press 1 if you watch Tough TV. He's been going in and he recently, just check out his video from yesterday. I would attach it, but a lot of people know how to attach things in their videos. Tough TV mentioned something in regards to how he felt about what's been recently happening, the recent passing of somebody. And somebody got in his comments, one of his plugs got in his comments like, yeah, I wish I would let you run the story because someone had been speaking to the feds. There are people that's actually talking with the feds. That's the thing. Cassie has been okay. Cassie has been safe. She's been able to speak and she's okay. So I'm wondering why people are going into people's comments, making comments like that. There are other people that are far deeper into working with the police, working with the feds. And in regards to the lady, I really feel sad for her because she's had situationships, and the lady that was at the club, and if, she's going to be talked to. Many people are asking, that list that came out, that was just a list, I think, please like the video as you guys are coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. That way, that lets everyone know we're live. Right now, we're talking about Nancy Grace. She was extremely rude to one of her hosts, and many people are saying, why? Those people come on to give you their opinion, and then what she said to her was very interesting. If you didn't see it, rewind it. And then many people are wondering, there's a lot of people that's covering this daily. They're covering the emails, they're covering the text messages, they're covering, the Justin Bieber situation in the connection. They're covering, the deeper in regards to Justin Bieber, Usher. And if you did not catch, Usher just did he did like an Essence cover. And even in the Essence cover, he's still talking about Chili. Usher just recently got married. He's so worried and focused on that past relationship with Chili. This is not the first time he mentioned about Chili. He mentioned about Chili in his other interview. Many people are saying he's trying to change the narrative. People don't really, they care about his new wedding, but he's more focused on his past relationship with Chili. Why is he so focused on his past relationship with Chili? Is he trying to spin the narrative, change the narrative that that's what his interests were back in the day? Why isn't Usher talking about his wife? Why isn't he talking about how they met, their connection? Many people are saying, okay, what really happened with Usher? What really happened with Justin? What? That's not for me to decide. There are police investigators that's looking into everything that's going on. I've said from day one, Puffy hasn't been charged. Justin hasn't been charged. Christian hasn't been charged. And Quincy is staying out of it. Until, and Puffy has basically said that he's been innocent. So there are pages that go in every day. My page don't go in. I only play clips that he said. So why would I be an issue? You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing is, if he said it, there's nothing I could do about what he said. You know what I mean? There are actual pages that's talked about his home, what was retrieved. There's people that's even talking about that there's an alleged recording that Little Rod has from them in the studio. I haven't even did a video on that yet. Please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. It lets everyone know that we're live. Please like the video. So the biggest thing is, as you see this person, DANMCA Mac, and the biggest thing is people are like, well, what's really going on? And people are speaking out. Can you guys still hear me? Press one if you guys can still hear me. Press one if you guys can still hear me. I think you can. Okay. I don't know why this is like extremely lopsided, but it is. It's lopsided. I don't know why it's lopsided, but it's just going to be lopsided for now. But I don't want to. I don't want to mess. I don't want to totally mess everything up and then I lose everything either. But yeah, I don't know why it's lopsided like that. But yeah, there's Nancy Grace has done a great job, and this is not to shade or, you know, make any comments in regards to that. I'm just wondering why Nancy Grace was extremely rude to her host. Go back, check the Nancy Grace video. It was about um it was about a 5-minute video from 3 to 4 days ago. There's a 5-minute video. Nancy Grace is talking to her host and she's slightly rude to her. And I wanted to do a video on it a few days ago, but I just didn't get a chance. But she there the whole panel is talking about, you know, what's going on in the media. And I just started going live more this way. So please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. It lets everyone know we're live. But yeah, I'm sure that people are going to continue to talk about and play Nancy Grace videos because they do a deep dive and they do have a lot of professional people that's speaking in regards to what their opinion is, how they feel that this is going to play out, what's going to transpire in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. And they're giving their professional opinion. I don't have professionals come on. I give my opinion on what's being said, what's being done. I'll play resurface videos. You know, I played a resurface video on Diddy having the list. And the list was people that were actually attending his party. And then some will say that was a list of people he's asking for them to come and, you know, stand up, be there for him, whatever the case may be. There was a video that he played, and that's a resurfaced video. A lot of the videos that's being played on P. Diddy are resurfaced. Of course, they showed a picture of P. Diddy riding his bike. He had spoke with some of the locals, just taking pictures. They're saying hi. You know, whatever his lawyer's telling him to do, I'm sure that's what he's going to do. And you figure it's expensive. So you're telling me P. Diddy has to have a lawyer. Now there's allegations against his son. His son now has to maybe have a lawyer. And you figure the mother is speaking out about Christian and how they felt that him, Justin and Christian, was not handled with care. Some people say when they go in, they have to allege protect themselves because they don't know something's on people. So however they're coming, they're coming. And it's like, how long they say that when the homeland comes, they're coming seeking something, whether somebody has tipped them off and gave them information. Please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. It lets everyone know we're here. Please support the channel. Please support the channel. But yeah, when Homeland comes in, they're coming in seeking something. Some of the Homeland people had glasses on, some of them had masks. And I'm sure people that's worked for Homeland probably know some of the people that were there at the home. Now, did you see the clip when I played? Who said somebody had said that some of the Homeland Security guys didn't even know that they were going to that house until they got there, because they're saying, did they know? Did he know? And did he try to make his way back to his home as his home was being raided, as his sons were there? Did Christian mom try to make her way to the house as the home was raided? Many people are saying that the sons actually went either that day, don't quote me, all comments are alleged. Did the sons go back to the home that day or the next day to grab and retrieve their items? And where are the sons now? Are they with their dad in Miami? There's just a lot going on. I'm a smaller page. There are actual pages that talk about this daily. and they're on live for 3, 4 hours. I may be on live for maybe 30 minutes. That's it. But there are pages that have professionals on their page, and they're giving a breakdown of what their thoughts and opinions are about what's going on. So, whoever this DMAC person is, basically saying that, um, there's people that really talk about this in depth. And Nancy Grace definitely talks about this in depth, and she has professional people that are on her page. So, you know, there's just a lot going on. And any comments that's made to people, I'm sure people, there's people that are watching. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's people that are watching. There's another page I watched, and they were actually talking about helping and supporting, somebody that's going through XYZ. So, Tough TV gives his opinion. There's other people that give their opinion. Tough TV has been around, and he has a lot of plugs that give him a lot of information. I don't really have plugs. I just replay videos that's played. If you said it, sometimes I'll play it. But yeah, Nancy Grace, go check out her 5-minute video from a few days ago, and what she said to this host. I played it, so you can rewind from the beginning if you want to hear what Nancy Grace said to this young woman. But I hope everyone's doing well. Please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. It really helps the page, and it really sends the video out. And don't forget to subscribe. So I hope everyone's doing well. We'll watch and see what happens in the next 2 months, 3 months, in a year. This is the other thing. There's other names that's being put out there of who's next. Um, People are saying that there was concern with Kanye. He's, he's had concerns. Now P. Diddy's having concerns. There's other videos that talk about, will Jay-Z be next? I don't even know a lot about Jay-Z and what he has going on and what he's experienced. And, many people have said a lot of things over the years about Kanye, Diddy, and Jay-Z. And like I said, a judge or a jury will have to decide if if they feel that anybody should be charged. That's not up to me in regards to what these guys do, what P. Diddy has done, a judge or a jury. And like he said, Diddy has not been charged with anything. Christian has not been charged with anything. Justin has not been charged with anything. A judge or a jury will have to decide that, not me. You know what I mean? So, well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great day. Be safe, be kind, be respectful. You know, my page, I try to be respectful. There's pages that's out here, they're telling their guests off. A guest say something, they try and change what the guest is saying. They try and be rude to the guest. That's not me over here. And there's a reason for that. I try and be respectful, and I want people to be respectful to me. Um, People don't know who I know. I know a lot of people. I know people from, Real Housewives of not Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I never disclose who I know from Real Housewives. I'm sorry, Love and Marriage Huntsville. There's people that I know. I have my page. This is what I do, and I do it for fun. And that's just what it is. But whatever Diddy has going on, he's not worried about me. He's worried about what Homeland Security has on him. If there are recordings, if Little Rod has recordings from the last year and a half, 2 months, that's where the concern is. Because if Little Rod has him admitting to XYZ, that in itself is concerning. That in itself is concerning. And like I said, Diddy has basically said, even though he paid Cassie, that doesn't mean he's at fault or he admits to anything. He paid her off, and literally, Cassie got paid off in what, one day, 24 hours, you know. And prayers go out to Cassie. She's experienced a lot. And did Cassie sign, what is that agreement? A proffer agreement? There's stuff I don't, did she sign one of those? You know, and is Cassie working with the feds? That's the biggest thing. What's going to happen in the next 6 months is going to be so telling. What's going to happen in the next 6 months is going to be so telling. And like I've said before in my videos, some people don't talk about that. Diddy hasn't been charged. Christian has not been charged. And Kristen and Justin weren't arrested. They were just detained. And we got to make sure that people that's reporting on some of this stuff report it the right way. I'm not perfect. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just give my opinion on stuff, and that's what it is, you know? So please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. When you get a chance, when you leave this video, go check out Nancy's Grace 5-minute video in regards to what she said to this co-host that she had on. It was a really good video, and I was kind of shocked, you know. And then some people have been speaking out in regards to what Little Rod and his lawyer has put out. And if I'm not mistaken, Little Rod's lawyer put out a statement that what the information allegedly that they have is factual. They either have text messages or they actually have alleged voicemails that they have given to people, whether it's Homeland or the feds or whatever. Little Rod and his attorney Blackburn, they said that they have audio and video of what's been happening. That in itself is concerning. So, still, Diddy has not been charged, Justin hasn't been charged, nor has Christian. But what will happen in the next 5 or 6 months? We'll continue to watch. Please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. It really helps the video. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get on here and speak about Nancy Grace for a minute. I think she is a really great speaker. She gives a lot of great information. She has a lot of great topics. I was just shocked at what she said to this host that day. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out Nancy Grace's 5-minute video on what she said to this host if you're just now coming in. Please like the video. Please like the video as you guys are coming in. I was live talking about Portia and Simon, and do you see on the bottom that person's comment? And I wasn't even talking about Diddy at the time, but someone came in my comments and said that. But yeah, it's all interesting to me. But please like the video. Please like the video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Watch your surroundings. Watch your surroundings. You know, there's just a lot going on in the world anyway. People are talking about the eclipse. People are talking about, you know, the presidential situation that's going on, who they're going to vote for. There's so much news that's going on. And earlier today, I was just talking about Portia and Simon, and someone came in my comments and said that. So, you know, just be cautious of what you say to people. You know what I mean? Be respectful in the comments. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please like the video, guys, as you're coming in. It really pushes the video out. You'd be surprised. As you comment, it pushes the video out. As you like the video, it pushes the video out. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And note, when you watch Nancy Grace, it's a really great program. It's a really great program. She gives a lot of great information. I'm just wondering, and they chopped up the video to show that 5 minutes. So why was she talking to that host that way? I don't know. I don't know why was she talking to that host that way. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. The Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. You know, you can super chat. $5, $10, anything really supports the channel. Thanks for tuning in. And everyone, have a great day. And let me know how you feel about what she said. If you're just coming in, rewind the video. You'll see what Nancy Grace has said to this host. Was she right in saying that to the host? 1, was she not right in saying that to the host? Was she rude saying that to the host? Did she feel the way in regards to the host and how she, you know, gave Little Rod's name? You know, was she trying to correct her because she wanted her to say his full name? But I just think that it was interesting of how she treated that host. And let me know in the comments. I don't really watch Nancy Grace. Is Nancy Grace always like that? Is Nancy Grace always like that in regards to her host or co-host? But they do give a lot of great information. Note in the comments, do you watch the show? Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And everyone, have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. If you're just not coming in, do you see the comment that someone made in regards to P. Diddy watching you? I don't know why he would be watching me. I'm a smaller page. I'm sure if there's people that's being watched, he's probably watching larger pages that's talking about him daily, and they have made their comments on what they think is going to happen. But like I said, he has him in charge. Christian has him in charge. A judge or jury will have to decide if what P. Diddy has done over the last 25 years, if there's any concerns there. Like if you missed it, A Rod, not A Rod, if you missed it, Little Rod says he has tapes in regards to some of the conversations that he's had with P. Diddy. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone, have a great day.